Star Trek: The Final Frontier, a film so poorly received by critics and audiences alike, it easily could have become the Frontier's final movie. We begin with Captain Kirk falling off a mountain, which would have made for a short runtime if not for the timely rescue from Spock, who had the foresight to pack rocket boots for a camping trip. All this near-death experience makes Kirk, Spock, and McCoy hungry for alcoholic beans, singing, and roasting marshmallows, the unhealthiest of all melons. But in short order, Starfleet cancels shore leave for the crew of the Enterprise, and they take off after a man Vulcan named Sybok, who is taking hostages on Nimbus 3, a dump of a planet once meant to bring galactic peace. The Enterprise is in rough shape, but rather than give Kirk temporary command of the shiny new Excelsior that is parked right next to them, they send them in a ship where not even the view screen works right. They head to Nimbus 3 to rescue the hostages, being followed by a bird of prey captained by the Klingon with the dumbest name ever, Captain Claw. Should have named him Captain Blah, because he's also the most boringest Klingon ever. Kirk heads an attack force that realizes that they have no way to approach the colony without being noticed. Not a problem. Uhura packed a couple of ostrich wings, or something, and does an unsexy impromptu dance routine to distract the easily impressed lookouts.
Hello, boys. I've always wanted to play to a captive audience.
The crew steal their robes and horses and gain entry into the colony. But soon a firefight breaks out between Sybok's followers and the Enterprise landing party. Kirk finds himself attacked by a cat alien stripper with 3 breasts. Usually this would end with Kirk betting the alien lady and visiting Dr. McCoy to clear up any STDs, but this time he tosses the cat lady into a pool table with a few inches of water, which she drowns in somehow. Well, they find the hostages and surprise, they are also brainwashed into following Sybok, so now Kirk and company are captured and, double surprise, Sybok is also Spock's half-brother, and he needs a starship to fly to the center of the galaxy and have a meet and greet with God. He puts Kirk, Spock, and McCoy in the brig. They spend about 3 minutes in there before Scotty busts them out with exploding walls. They escape up the turbo shaft after Spock runs and gets his rocket boots. Boy, those sure are a useful invention. I bet they'll have many practical applications in future Trek adventures. Right? But by the time they finally get close to retaking the ship, they've already arrived at God's planet Shaka-Ree. So everyone decides, what the hell, we'll go meet God. But plot twist, God is some alien jerk-off looking for a sucker to help him escape this planet he is stuck on, and found that sucker in Sybok. Sybok says he's sorry, but it's a little too late for sorries. And in orbit, Captain Claw finally catches up to the Enterprise and is hoping to kill Kirk, but fails of course, and the Klingon ambassador they rescued on Nimbus 3 forces him to relinquish control of his ship to Spock. Spock then flies down and photon torpedoes the giant floating head of God that is chasing and trying to eye-zap Kirk. Spock beams Kirk aboard and tries to hug Spock for giving him a new lease on life, but Spock is not a fan of PDAs in front of the Klingon crew. And they go back to Earth and resume camping and singing, and this time Spock breaks out the lute. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one bitching jam sesh. Bling, 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 ding, ding.